Hey everybody, I'm Jody and this is
Kendall.
And we make up the pop duo
Butcher and the Florist.
We're electronic pop duo. Spent a good year or so writing and arranging and producing songs, and it brought us to the point where we needed to, once we finished songs, that we needed to promote the songs. So that's kind of what this video is about, because we used a website called SubmitHub.
It's basically a easy way to submit to blogs, YouTube channels, Spotify playlists, SoundCloud playlists, and labels. It kind of cuts out the middleman, so to speak. So this is kind of getting you direct contact right to the blogs and guaranteeing that they listen and respond to your music. SubmitHub was founded by Jason Grishkoff. I don't know if I'm saying that right. He was the founder of the blog Indie Shuffle, which is a pretty popular music blog, and he basically realized that he was receiving like hundreds and hundreds of emails a day and just didn't have time to go through them all. So his idea was to streamline this process and has since created SubmitHub.
Dun, 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 dun. Why should you, as a band, artist, musician, want to use SubmitHub?
We're independent artists, so we don't have a record label. We are small enough right now that we don't have a manager or a team, so all of the promotion that we do is ourselves. We're basically like entrepreneurs running our own
DIY.
business. So normally, if you were a big artist, you would have a publicist that would do all of this for you and get in touch with these blogs and stuff. So we're doing it all ourselves. So that's why we use SubmitHub. It's a quick and easy way to get in touch with the people that matter.
SubmitHub has two different levels. They have standard credits and premium credits. And Kendall's going to tell you a little more about that.
So basically, when you submit your music, you can choose a standard credit, which is completely free, or you can choose to do a premium credit. And pretty much SubmitHub has grown so much nowadays that word on the street is that standard credits really don't get listened to anymore. Basically, like, for the most part, $1 of submission. Some of them are a couple more, like they might be 2 credits, which is about $2, or 3 credits, which is $3. We've always used premium for our submissions.
And then when you use your premium credits, you have two options. They can either listen to 90 seconds of your song. It's guaranteed that they listen to at least 90 seconds of your song. Or B, they have to give you feedback within 48 hours of submitting your song.
So we want to talk to you guys about our two experiences, what we got out of it, and the results. So the first song that we want to talk about is Ordinary Love, and this is where we decided to receive feedback on the song. You can check out a clip right here.
Any storm will prove them all wrong, because you and I belong. Yeah, you and I belong. I feel it in my bones. I know that you know this is no ordinary love.
And the second song is Cruel, and we opted, instead of feedback, to make them listen to 90 seconds of the song. We're going to go through some of that feedback with you. You can hear some of the responses that we got. Basically, what we found is that a lot of the feedback is just really contradictory, so it's hard to get really anything useful out of it. Again, and you can see all our declines.
Right.
But, you know, like Paratrol, good vocals, but I wasn't crazy about the bass in the intro. Royal Music, where they said, unfortunately, we aren't a huge fan of the vocals and the production combined on this track, but good luck and thanks for taking us into consideration. Ear to the Ground, appreciate the intensity in the opening, unfortunately it feels a bit too experimental for us overall. And High Clouds, they said basically the exact opposite, that the track was alright but too mainstream pop for High Clouds.
Yeah, and then we have our all-time rudest, most awful feedback comes from 100 FM. Let me find them here. Thanks for submitting. This is completely amateur and the vocals are totally off key. So
the good thing is you can rate the feedback, and obviously I was a little hurt by that one.
Yeah, we gave them
they got 1 star.
So I mean, you can see we submitted to a lot. This is just for one track, Ordinary Love. Here we had 41 things we submitted to, only 37 responses, which were all no thank you, we will pass. So that was our first time around with SubmitHub.
So the second song that we submitted was Cruel. That was our second single released. And this song we sent to 46 recipients. We got 36 responses back, and we got 1 approval. So, yeah, woo. So something to take away from that, we got more responses when we allowed feedback. We got less responses when we forced them to listen to 90 seconds. So, take that for what it's worth. If you got a thick skin, maybe the feedback is the correct choice. We'll take you through actually the submission process if you guys want to see what that's like. So we're going to create another campaign. We're going to do a premium credit. Like, this is what it's talking about, standard or premium. The average approval rate for standard is 3%, for premium is 11%. So we'll do that one. We would like to send to blogs. We haven't tried record labels yet. We're not quite there. We're going to say not that important for feedback, but again, that's up to you. And we'll pick Spotify playlists for this one. We are giving them permission to basically repost and monetize our track if we want to. This is really mostly for YouTube that people do this. They upload them to their own channels. And hit next.
We want it in English.
Yes. So you're taken to this page, which is basically a list of all the Spotify playlisters, YouTube channels. So you have to start with genres over here. So we're going to go to pop for this one. We could probably do EDM too. And we'll hit electro pop. So now it's going to pull up everybody that is like within our genre, basically. So from here you can scroll down, it kind of tells you like, does this match your genre? What's the quality of the blog? I think the reach is really important because you can spend your money submitting to blogs that have 0 reach. And then I really just feel like you're kind of wasting your time.
This one has 2,200 fans and this one has over 100,000. You can see that obviously this one is a little more expensive to submit to, but when you're talking about 50 times the potential listenership, I think that's a small price to pay for the difference. So
trying to find one that, we'll try this one. We'll try Beat Speak Music. So this is a premium outlet that required 2 credits, so it's basically $2 for a submission. We're going to hit submit. And now this is where you can put in your pitch the song so you can sell it to them. This is a pitch that we used from earlier. It just basically kind of copies, pastes it because we have submitted this song before. It gives you, I think, like 90 characters? 200 characters to write something about your song. And then from there, you hit submit again, and you're done. And now you wait. And then you cry when all the declines come in.
So that's how you submit with SubmitHub. We've got a bunch more tracks that we're going to be releasing throughout the year and into next year. So I think it's something we'll likely continue to use. Would you say that it's been effective?
No.
$100 for one placement?
It's been a learning experience. Yeah. I will say though, like I'm part of a lot of online communities that are like in the pop world, and it's pretty common to get declined on SubmitHub. It's very hard to get approval. So, if you try it out, don't take it to heart if you get a whole bunch of declines. SubmitHub definitely seems to tend to steer more towards like hip hop and like down tempo, chill kind of electronic stuff. So if that's your jam, if that's the music you're making, this might be the right avenue for you. I definitely think that we'll keep trying it out for our releases. At the end of the day, $40-50 a song to get it to some blogs is not a bad deal.
Right.
And the way I see it, it's like a supplement or a multivitamin. Like it shouldn't be your whole diet. It like supplements all the other things you do. In addition to this, we also send those personal emails to 150 different blogs. I will say the founder, Jason Grishkoff, does seem to be really interactive. There's a chat room on SubmitHub. He's always on there. I see him on a lot of different blogs. Ari's Take, he was on there recently talking about SubmitHub. So he is very involved, and it sounds like at least listening to feedback, which is pretty cool.
I hope you've learned a little bit about SubmitHub in this short video that we're explaining our experience with SubmitHub.
What's been your experience with SubmitHub?
Yes.
Have you gotten approvals? Are you just full of rejections like us? Let's do this. Share your worst feedback. Let's hear it. We shared ours. You share yours. Drop it below. Thanks for watching.